Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. What is going on? Back up here for another video. Thank you for being patient. For WWE TLC tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my! This Sunday, December the 16th, airing live from San Jose, California at 7 on the WWE Network. The final pay-per-view of the year is here. It's hard to believe how fast this year has gone. I hope everybody had a wonderful year. Yes, and if you are joining me live, feel free to participate in the live chat. That will be open throughout this entire review, as always, so it's great to have you here. Leave your comments, your predictions for TLC tomorrow night. So without further ado, let's dive right into my preview and predictions for TLC. Now, we have no announced matches for the kickoff show yet, but I have a feeling that if I had to take a bet, this match will definitely be on the kickoff show. Fabulous Truth, R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. A match that I could give two shits about. And it's a shame because, well, this match actually has a stipulation attached to it. What's going on? The winner of the Mixed Match Challenge Finals. Each member of the winning team will be the 30th entrant of their respective teams, of their respective Royal Rumble matches at the Royal Rumble. So if I have to take a pick, the lesser of two evils, just give it to R-Truth and Carmella. I didn't watch the Mixed Match Challenge this season. I watched a little of it at the beginning when it debuted, and then I was just like, not really too interested in it. So to me, this match should be on the pre-show. I would be shocked if it was on the main card because I really don't care about it. So, Robbie, what's going on? Always got to give me a National Lampoon Christmas Vacation reference. Thank you for that. And, so I'm going with R-Truth and Carmella for the win. Let's move on to... I would be surprised if we have one more match that would happen on the pre-show. If I had it my way, I would put Elias versus Bobby Lashley on the pre-show because, honestly, we've seen these two wrestle before. I love Elias. I mean, you got to walk with Elias, but there's not really too much going on with this feud with him and Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley, to me, just kind of there. He's bending over. He's mooning the crowd, putting his ass in everybody's face. I have no idea what the hell they're doing with Bobby Lashley, and that's annoying. So this match, as bizarre as it may be, is a ladder match. So instead of giving the Cruiserweights the ladder match, instead of giving Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles the ladder match, we give Elias and Bobby Lashley a ladder match, in which a guitar will be suspended above the ring, and the first to retrieve it can use it as a weapon. So I hope Elias grabs the guitar, smashes Bobby Lashley in the head, and we call this a day. So I'm picking Elias for the win here. So to me, those would be the two matches I would put on the pre-show because we have 12 matches total. Now, let's talk about the rest of the card here. We have Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio in a chairs match. I think these two could have a really good... I'm not a big fan of chairs matches. Although we did, if I remember correctly, I did like Baron Corbin and Kalisto in the chairs match. That was one that I actually surprisingly enjoyed. Last year, did we get a chairs match? Honestly, no, we did not have a chairs match. I can't remember. So yeah, Baron Corbin and Kalisto was probably the last chairs match that we got. And I enjoyed that match a lot. So I think Randy Orton, I really like the vicious, conniving, psychopath, Viper character that we've gotten ever since Orton turned heel. He's been so much better. Ripping the mask off Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is out seeking vengeance. If I had to pick who would win here, I think Orton is going to find some cruel, sadistic ways to use that steel chair to his advantage and pick up the win over Rey Mysterio. Next on the list here, we have Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Boy, oh boy, how I wish this was a ladder match. I have a feeling that this is going to be on the pre-show, which is a shame because I thought Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali at Survivor Series had a really good match. Probably one of the better matches on Survivor Series. So I hope I'm wrong. I don't think anything. I'm going to check WWE.com right now just to make sure we don't have any pre-show matches announced. Like I said, I haven't heard anything in the live chat. Let me know, guys, if you've heard anything otherwise. But as far as I know, nothing for the pre-show. But these two, I think they're going to go out there and have an excellent match. Why shouldn't they? The Cruiserweights, 205 Live. That's good stuff. I don't watch it on a regular basis. Like I said, I just don't have the time. But when I'm able to catch it, I will make sure. So if I had to pick a winner here, I will go with I'm going to go with Buddy Murphy. I don't think he's going to be dropping that title. Alexander had a long run with the championship. I just don't see it going back to him at this point in time. And thank you for sharing your predictions there in the live chat. I'll look over those. That is an interesting scenario. I will talk about that when it comes to the... Now, why don't we just talk about it here right now? The next match here. It is a TLC match. It is Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. And if Strowman wins, he will receive a Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble against Brock Lesnar. And Corbin will be stripped of all authoritative powers. If Corbin wins, he will become the full-time general manager of Raw. I don't see any chance in hell how Braun Strowman is going to be able to compete in this match, seeing how he had his elbow surgery and he's still down for the count. Now, thank you for laying out this interesting scenario here in the live chat. What if you replace Braun with Bray in kind of a repackaged gimmick of sorts? We have not seen Bray Wyatt since August, I believe. I miss Bray. I wish they would do more with Bray. You bring him back. You have him beat Baron Corbin and get him the hell off Raw. That'll be a big win for Bray Wyatt, who desperately needs a win. And I say keep Bray babyface, because him as a heel, it's just been done to death. And, there's only he loses and loses and loses. And how are you going to take him seriously as the new face of fear when he loses all the time? So I think you bring back a repackaged Bray Wyatt, and what bigger impact than have him, help out a guy and his friend Braun Strowman. Remember, Strowman was in the Wyatt family, so there is some history there. I like that scenario a lot, and I'm going with that prediction. I'm predicting Bray Wyatt replaces Braun Strowman, beats Baron Corbin, who will be deleted as the general manager of Monday Night Raw. Next match here on the card. Let us talk about... What do we got next? Talk about Natalya versus Ruby Riott in a tables match. Interesting stipulation here. Obviously, a lot of controversy. The feud between Natalya, Ruby Riott, playing up the loss of her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. As far as I feel who's going to win this match, Ruby Riott said she's going to put Natalya through the table, which had a picture of her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, on it. I think Natalya is going to find a way to get a win here. And yes, Robbie, the eater of pins, Abigail. Poor Bray. Bray. I want to like him. I really want to get behind him, but they don't give me a reason to. So yeah, I'm going with Natalya to beat Ruby Riott and put her through the table and eat her own words. We then have a triple threat tag team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And thank you, Lauren. I love that suggestion. Matt Hardy as the GM of Raw, I think, would be a great fit. A babyface GM would be a godsend on Monday Night Raw. I'm so sick of the heel authority figures. So you put Matt in the GM role and bring Bray back to beat Baron Corbin? That would be great. But we'll see. We have a triple threat tag team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Bar, Cesaro, and Sheamus. Excuse me. Versus the New Day. Versus the Usos. Given enough time, I think these three could have an outstanding triple threat match. I was kind of hoping they'd make it a ladder match, because I think they could have a killer ladder match. But, yeah. As far as I feel who's going to win this match, and thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate all your comments. Without you guys and gals, this channel would be nothing. So I really appreciate that. But as far as this triple threat match goes, it's tough. But I got to go with the Bar retaining. I just don't see them putting the titles back on New Day or the Usos. I could be wrong. We'll see, but I'm going with the Bar retaining. It should be a fun match. Let's talk about Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. I just can't wait for this feud to be over with. Not a fan of Nia Jax. I just haven't really seen any improvement in her. Her promos have been cringeworthy. They've made me want to rip my ears off and just throw them out the window. Just like, can we get off with this feud with Nia Jax? And what I would do is have Ronda Charlotte at the Rumble, you know, do the rubber match there, and then you do Ronda Becky at WrestleMania 35, which I will be in attendance at, section 121. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Cannot wait for WrestleMania. And hopefully Becky and Ronda main eventing for the first time ever. The women. They deserve it. They earned it. Make it happen. So, Ronda Rousey's winning. There is no chance in hell that Ronda Rousey should lose to Nia Jax. No way. She shouldn't lose until WrestleMania. At least that's how I'd do it. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre, singles match here. I think these two could have a nice little match here on the undercard. I love Finn, but I don't see him beating Drew McIntyre ever since the split with Dolph Ziggler. Although if Ziggler interferes, that is a possibility, but I didn't hear that Kurt Angle was scheduled to be on Raw. I'll talk about Vince at the end of this video. But Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, I think Drew will get the win. I really like how they're building Drew up. One of the few bright spots of Raw, besides Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, has been Drew McIntyre. So I see big things for him in 2019. Let's talk about Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. I love Rollins as IC champion, but I think... And yeah, Finn might be injured. That is another thing. Well, he's not injured. I heard he's sick. So if he isn't cleared, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Dolph replace Finn. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Thank you for bringing that up. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose, Intercontinental Champion. I think we see the Lunatic Fringe pick up the Intercontinental Championship for what I would believe would be the second time? It's either second or third time. Let me double check that. Might be 3. But I just want to make sure I get this right here. Dean Ambrose is a 2-time Intercontinental Champion, so this would be his 3rd run with the title. And, yeah, I don't see Seth walking out of this as the winner. Something just tells me. Could you imagine Renee turning heel? Oh, my goodness. They wouldn't do it, but, bro, that would be let me tell you, bro, it would be the swerve, bro, of all time, bro. Nobody, bro, would see it. Bro, did I mention bro? Bro. Swerve, bro. Little Vince Russo there. So, yeah. I'm picking Dean Ambrose to become your new Intercontinental Champion. Let's see here. We have Daniel Bryan. The heel Daniel Bryan, who I didn't think I would be enjoying as a heel, but I really, really am, versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. This should be a great match. I like the match that they had on SmackDown. And when Styles won the title, or should I say, Daniel Bryan won the title, a little botch there, which I didn't see coming. Then Bryan had an excellent match with Brock Lesnar. I think him and AJ will tear the house down. Why wouldn't they? But I don't see AJ picking up that title. He had a long run with it. I think Bryan's going to hold that title at least until WrestleMania. As far as who unseats him or dethrones him, that's a good question. That is a very good question. We'll see. But I'm looking forward to this match. But that is not the match that I feel should main event. There is one match that I feel should main event. And you know what that match is. It is a triple threat women's TLC match for the first time ever in the history of WWE. Becky Lynch defending her SmackDown Championship, Women's Championship, versus Charlotte, versus Asuka. It's going to be tables. It's going to be ladders. It's going to be chairs. Oh, my! We got TLC. I have a feeling that, I was predicting in my card predictions that I was, looking at. I was thinking, well, let's see. I was thinking they're going to do Becky Charlotte in a TLC match. You throw Asuka in the mix there. I love it. Build Asuka back up. You keep building her and building her and building her. And then eventually, what I would have, this is what I think is going to happen. I think Charlotte's going to win. I think she's going to win the championship from, well, in this match, not from anyone, because you just have to pull the title down. She's your champion. You do the rubber match between her and Ronda, champion versus champion, at the Royal Rumble. Then, at WrestleMania, here's your 2 women's championship matches. Becky wins the Royal Rumble, goes to Raw, faces Ronda Rousey. Asuka, redemption from last year. She has yet to beat Charlotte. She beat Charlotte at WrestleMania, becomes SmackDown Women's Championship, and there you go. That is what I would like to see happen. But if we get something close to that, I will be happy. You know, despite a low interest in this TLC card, I think it could turn out to be a pretty good show. We'll see. We'll have to see how it turns out. But yeah, that is the card for Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2018. Leave your comments down below. And yeah, it looks like Kurt Angle is set to be backstage at Raw next week. We all know Vince McMahon will be returning Monday night. So if Raw is noteworthy, which, God, when was the last time that would happen? I will come up here and talk about it. But that does it for this card predictions video. I want to say thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to click my like and subscribe button here on youtube.com/DanielGuys412. I got more content coming up towards the end of the year. Got live reactions tomorrow, going live for the Triple Threat main event, which will hopefully be the main event between Becky, Charlotte, and Asuka. We'll probably do one more match. Match to be decided. But I'm going to be doing 2 live reaction videos tomorrow. If I have time, I will do my TLC review either Sunday. Well, probably Monday. I'm looking at Monday. And then my year-end awards, looking at December the 30th with Robbie, Gene, and Mike, the 4 Horsemen, back together. Cannot wait for that, so going to start promoting that as well, and might be doing another personal vlog video with my good friend Matt Kane. Be sure to check out Kane Action Team for all the latest news and great stunts out of Akron, Ohio. And also check out the trailer for Wusha 2 The Code, the upcoming martial arts action film by Media Design Imaging. Great group of people that I'm working with up there. Going to be shooting tomorrow. Johnny Woo, shout out to him. They're filming right now, so I hope they're kicking ass, taking names. It's all great stuff. I hope you guys are having a great week, and enjoy TLC tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. So until then, take care, and thanks for watching.